You ever wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and feel like something's missing, like you're alive, but you ain't really living? I'm talking to the one who's got that fire buried under doubt, to the one who's tired of starting over every year with the same broken goals and empty promises. You know what I'm saying? You felt it, you've lived it, and now it's time to flip the script. Because this ain't just another year, this is 2025. And I'm about to give you 5 secrets that will change how you think, how you move, how you attack your days, forever, not next week, not next month, now. Secret number 1, own your morning. Look, champions are made when the world is still asleep. You don't rise with the sun, you rise before it. That snooze button, that's your enemy. It's stealing your time, stealing your purpose. When you win the morning, you set the tone for the whole day. Get up, get focused, and get after it like depends on it, because it does. Number two, burn plan B. Let me say that again. Burn it, throw it in the fire, and when watch it turn to ash. As long as you got a backup plan, you'll never give 100 to plan A. I'm not telling you to be reckless. I'm telling you to be relentless. If you're serious about changing your life in 2025, then you got to cut off every excuse, every exit, every way out. Commit like there's no tomorrow. Because guess what? For some people, there won't be. Secret 3, your circle is your ceiling. You show me your 5 closest friends, I'll show you your future. You cannot fly with eagles if you hanging with chickens. You got to get around people who challenge you, who inspire you, who won't let you stay comfortable. If your circle ain't stretching your vision, it's shrinking your dream. Period. Number 4, feel the fear and do it anyway. Stop waiting until you're ready. There's no perfect moment. There's no green light that says, go now. Fear ain't the enemy. Comfort is. Fear means you're standing on the edge of growth. Don't run from it, lean into it. The version of you that you've been chasing, it's on the other side of fear. And the final secret, this one's everything. You already have what it takes. Stop searching for a sign. You farm. You're the sign. There's no guru, no magic formula, no shortcut. It's grind. It's discipline. It's heart. The difference between the life you have and the life you want is not out there. It's in you. But you've been doubting your greatness because of past failure, broken trust, or fear of judgment. Forget all that. Your story isn't over. It's just getting started. So now, what are you going to do with 2025? You're going to let it slip through your fingers like every other year? Or are you going to rise, locked in, focused, and unshakable? It's your time. It's your move. Let's go down. Let me tell you something. Your mornings matter more than you think. I don't care how late you stayed up. I don't care how tired you are. 2025 to be your breakthrough year, you got to own your mornings. You have to wake up with a purpose, with fire in your belly, because that snooze button, that's the enemy. Every time you hit it, you're telling the world, I'm not ready to win yet. You're telling the universe, I'm not about that greatness. But guess what? The greatest of all time don't wait for no perfect moment. The greatest don't ask for permission. They get up before the sun. They grind before the world starts to move, because they know how you start your day determines how you finish it. You let your bid win over your ambition. You let comfort win over the grind. And that's why you're stuck. You've got to make a decision right now. When the alarm goes off, you get up. No excuses. You set the tone for your day the second you open your eyes. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. It's about doing what 99% of people won't do. When you own your mornings, the rest of the day is yours. The distractions, they don't stand a chance. The setbacks, you'll face them head on. But it starts when you wake up with a mission, with purpose, and with an unbreakable mindset. If you can take control of your morning, you're already one step ahead of the game. Don't let the world decide your rhythm. You decide it. Own your mornings and the rest will fall in place. Let me break it down for you every single day. The world gives you a fresh start. But here's the thing. It's not about just waking up. It's about how you wake up. The first decision you make when that alarm goes off determines everything that happens after. Let me ask you, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Hit the snooze button, lay there and scroll through your phone? That's your problem right there. Because every time you hit snooze, every time you lay there and waste that first precious hour, you're giving the world a head start. You're letting the world dictate the pace of your day instead of you taking control and setting the tone. Now, I'm not saying you got to jump out of bed like you're ready to run a marathon. What I'm saying is, you gotta show up for yourself first thing. The second that alarm rings, you gotta decide right then and there. I'm in charge. No more excuses. Get out of bed with purpose. Stretch your mind, stretch your body, and get ready to attack the day. What happens in the morning sets the energy for everything that comes after. If you drag yourself out of bed and start the day sluggish, guess what? The whole day is gonna feel sluggish. If you wake up and make the decision that this day is going to be different, that today you're going to show up with more energy, more drive, and more passion than ever before, then the universe has no choice but to respond to that energy. You want to crush 2025? Start with your mornings. Own them. I'm talking about waking up before the sun, getting your mind right, setting your goals, and then going after them like a lion on a hunt. People who wake up with intention don't just let life happen to them. They create their own opportunities. But it starts the second you open your eyes. If you wake up tired, complaining, or unmotivated, you're already defeated. But if you wake up fired up with gratitude, with purpose, that's the foundation for a day of success. Own your mornings. Own your life. Let me tell you something about commitment. You want to change your life in 2025, then stop giving yourself a way out. Stop giving yourself a backup plan. You keep holding on to this safety net, thinking it's going to protect you. But what it's really doing is keeping you stuck. You keep telling yourself, well, if this doesn't work, I'll just try something else. And that's why you're not making progress. You got to understand, if you're always looking for a plan B, that means you don't believe in plan A enough. You don't believe in your vision enough. If you had real faith in yourself, if you really believed that your purpose was bigger than any setback, you wouldn't even consider plan B. You know why successful people get to where they're at? Because they didn't give themselves an escape route. They didn't say, well, if this business fails, I can always get another job. No, they put it all on the line. They went all in. When you commit 100% to your goals, to your vision, to your purpose, you burn the bridges behind you. There's no going back. You put yourself in a position where the only option is to succeed. And let me be clear, it's not about being reckless. It's about being relentless. You gotta move with the kind of energy that says, I don't need a fallback plan because I'm making this thing happen. No excuses, no shortcuts, no just in case. I'm in this for the long haul. When you're focused on one plan and one plan only, you stop doubting yourself. You stop second guessing yourself and you start taking massive action. Because when there's no plan B, every setback, every failure becomes a lesson, not an excuse to quit. You learn, you grow, you adapt, but you never quit. This is your moment. This is your year. Burn plan B and make your commitment to your dreams unshakable. There's no turning back now. When you fully commit to your vision, there's no plan to fail. There's only one plan to make it happen. And trust me, when you do that, the world has no choice but to step aside and make room for you. Now, let me tell you something about your circle. Your circle is everything. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around most. Look at your circle right now. Who are you surrounded by? Are they pushing you to be better? Are they making you uncomfortable? Are they challenging your dreams? Are they just sitting back, coasting along? See, here's the thing. If you're the smartest person in your circle, you've got a problem. If you're the most motivated person in your circle, you've got a problem. If you're the one that's always lifting everyone else up and you're not getting that same energy in return, you've got a problem. Because you can't soar with eagles if you're hanging with chickens. Look, if you want to get to the next level, you've got to surround yourself with people who will pull greatness out of you. You need people who don't just pat you on the back, but hold you accountable. People who won't let you settle for average. You need people who will check you when you're slacking, who will remind you of your potential when you forget it yourself. Because trust me, there will be moments when you want to give up. There will be times when the grind gets too tough, when doubt creeps in. And that's when your circle matters the most. You need people who will speak life into you, who will tell you, oh no, we don't quit. We don't settle. Get up and keep moving. If your friends aren't inspiring you, they're draining you. If your circle isn't stretching your vision, it's shrinking your future. You need to be around people who make you uncomfortable because they're operating at a level higher than yours. If everyone in your circle is okay with being mediocre, guess what? So will you. But if you get around people who are obsessed with growth, obsessed with success, obsessed with being better every single day, then you're gonna have no choice but to level up. And I'm telling you right now, if you want a breakthrough in 2025, if you want to be the best version of yourself, you need to start rethinking your circle. It's time to get around people who push you, challenge you, and demand the absolute best from you. Because when you level up your circle, you level up your life. Simple as that. Let me tell you something about fear. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is your signal. It's a sign that you're on the edge of something big, something greater than you've ever experienced before. And yet too many of you are running from it. You're letting fear control you. You're waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for the fear to go away. But guess what? It never will. And that's the problem. You're sitting there waiting for everything to be easy, to feel comfortable. But that's not how growth happens. You think the greats weren't scared? You think they didn't face challenges, obstacles, and moments where they felt like quitting? But here's the difference. They didn't let fear stop them. They felt the fear. They acknowledged it. And then they moved forward anyway. That's what separates the winners from the ones who quit. Winners don't let fear keep them stuck in the same place. They don't wait for the fear to go away because they understand that fear is a part of the journey. Fear means you're on the right path. Fear means you're stepping into new territory, into a new version of yourself. So I need you to hear me loud and clear. Stop waiting for the fear to disappear. Stop letting it paralyze you. If you're not feeling fear, that means you're not doing anything worth doing. Fear means you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's exactly where the magic happens. You want to change your life in 2025? You want to crush it this year? Then stop waiting until you're ready. You'll never be ready. It's time to take action despite the fear. Move in spite of the doubts. That's how you get better. That's how you grow. You walk through fear like it's just another obstacle on the way to your destiny. Fear is not something to be afraid of. It's something to move through. The version of you that you've been chasing is on the other side of that fear. So stop running from it, embrace it, face it head on, take action, and keep moving forward no matter how uncomfortable it gets. Because when you do that, that fear will lose its power over you and you'll realize something incredible, that you were never scared of the fear in the first place. You were scared of your own potential. You were scared of who you become when you overcame it. But trust me, when you push through that fear, you unlock a whole new level of you. Listen to me right now. Stop looking for a sign. Stop waiting for some miracle to happen. Stop thinking there's something out there that's going to make everything come together. You already have what it takes. You've been looking for outside validation, waiting for someone else to tell you it's your time. But it's time to stop waiting. You have everything inside of you right now to succeed. The reason you're not where you want to be is because you keep doubting your own potential and you're letting your past failures convince you that you can't do it. Well, I'm here to tell you past doesn't define your future. The only thing holding you back is the story you keep telling yourself about who you are. You don't need permission. You don't need someone to tell you it's your moment. You don't need a fancy degree or a magic formula. What you need is to believe in the power that's already inside of you. You've been looking for someone else to tell you that you're good enough, that you're capable, but you're the one who's been holding yourself back. You've been giving all your power away, waiting for a green light from the world. I'm telling you right now, you are the green light. Your success starts when you decide to stop looking for approval and start believing the power you already have. You're already equipped to win, to dominate, to conquer. It's not about getting more. It's about using what you've got. You got the skill, the mindset, and the ability to achieve your goals right now. You don't need someone to tell you can do it. You need to tell yourself, I can do it, I'm ready, I'm built for this. I've been through enough to know that I can handle whatever comes my way. Stop looking outside yourself for answers. You are the answer. The only thing you need to do is step into your own power and go after what's yours. You've got everything you need to create the life you want. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is you. The sooner you stop doubting your greatness, the sooner you start seeing results. If you want to crush it in 2025, it's time to stop looking for a sign and start being the sign. You're ready. You've always been ready. Now it's time to act like it. You already have what it takes. Now go out and show the world it's waiting for you. This is the part where most people mess up. They treat the new year like it's just another calendar flip. They treat 2025 like it's no different from 2024, 2023, or any other year that came before it. But guess what? This year is different, and you need to start treating it that way. This is your moment, your opportunity, your time to turn things around. But you gotta stop playing around with your potential. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the stars to align. Stop waiting for the right time. Now is the right time. The only thing standing between you and success is the decision to show up. Oh, you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised next month. So why are you waiting? Why are you putting your dreams on hold? It's time to stop treating your life like it's optional. You've got to wake up every single day with one mission: to make 2025 the year you make history. You're not going to do it by playing small, by being complacent, or by settling for anything less than your best. No, if you want to see real change, it's time to get serious. Time to make every day count. The things that matter to you, the things that fire you up, they can't wait another month, another day. It's now or never. When you get serious about your life, you stop waiting for external factors to line up. You stop hoping for a perfect moment. You realize that your dreams won't come true unless you put in the work. And it starts right now. This moment, the one you're in right now, is where your future begins. You're either going to keep making excuses or you're going to show up and give your all. You can't keep playing it safe. You can't keep saying, I'll get to it tomorrow. Tomorrow is never guaranteed, and you know that. So what are you going to do today? 2025 isn't just another year. It's your year. It's the year that will separate those who talk about their dreams from those who live them. If you want to make this year your breakthrough year, then you have to act like it. You have to wake up every day with a fire in your belly, knowing that you're here to make an impact, to do something extraordinary, and to leave a legacy. You need to understand that this year is a gift, and what you do with it will determine who you become. So stop playing around. It's time to get to work, and it's time to make 2025 the year you change everything. No more waiting, no more wishing. Your future starts now. Get after it.